We're breaking down a concrete manufacturing company in the UAE covering investment, operations, and expected ROI. Let's dive in.
Hi, good morning, and hi to everyone. Fine. See, let's discuss today that we have the feasibility study regarding the concrete manufacturing. Normally, whenever you will prepare a feasibility study, okay, regarding the manufacturing of the concrete, what kind of the components you need to consider, and you keep in mind that okay, what would be the component, how you will prepare, like it should have some kind of financial things, technical things, what are the requirements should be in the feasibility study. So all these things you need to consider if you are going to start your concrete manufacturing company in UAE, or specifically if you want to select any kind of emirate, Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Sharjah, whatever is there. So the main thing is that it means overall what points you need to consider. That's the important thing. In the rest are, it means we will help you to create a full-fledged feasibility study where you will get all the components and all the details. So let me show you, okay, how it will look, look like on a snapshot or some summary or something like that. The detail definitely once you will approach, and thereafter that we will show to you that sample report as well. So let me share the screen with you. Okay, probably you will get the better idea. Fine. And in that way you would have the okay, you would have the uh, report with you. Okay, now let me give you the idea, okay, how it will look like. 1 minute. Yes, so hopefully you can see my screen. Okay, so if you want to open the concrete manufacturing company in UAE, okay, so probably what are the factors you need to keep in mind. Okay, there is first of all the ready mix, the concrete blocks in the UAE as mentioned. Okay, so feasibility study, okay, will incorporate what kind of the information. Okay, concrete manufacturing.
Now, let's start discussing the executive summary. The UAE construction sector continues to grow, infrastructure projects and initiatives like the Dubai 2040 Urban Master Plan. This project
Company UAE executive summary. The UAE construction sector, it will give you the idea, okay, that in 2040, what are their urban master plan, okay, and definitely how it is growing on. So this link will help you to find the growth rate of this industry. Fine. If you'll click, it will take you on the same page where you can get more information, because definitely we cannot write all the information over here. This feasibility study evaluates the establishment of the concrete manufacturing company UAE. Okay, you can see over here production capacity. Production, it means what you need to do, you need to mention, okay, all this detail. 1 minute. Okay, if I can help you. Okay, probably I need to select some kind of the tool where I can highlight for you. So that's the way. Okay, so now you can see, okay, uh, the ready mix, okay, the ready mix concrete, okay, and the concrete blocks, okay, the target market, contractors, developers, infrastructure projects. So what you will do, it means what you will produce, what would be a target market, okay, to whom you need to contact for your the outcome of your factory, the output, production capacity or the proposed capacity 80 to 120 uh, you know uh, cubic metric, okay, per hour per plant. Okay, suggested investment 12 to 20 million. Fine, it could be less, but it would be in the range. And what would be your expected ROI? 20 to 28% annually. Payback period, how soon you will recover your investment, because if you will put 12 to 20 million, how soon you can recover? 3 to 4 years. Fine. This was the executive summary. Now let's talk about the market analysis point of view.
Now, let's discuss the market analysis. Construction industry is valued at over 130 billion US dollars, fueled by mega projects like Palm Jebel Ali and Etihad Rail.
Fine. So construction market in UAE, for sure, it's growing and it's a very good market. It would be hundred of billions of dollars with ongoing residential commercial infrastructure project, because majority in UAE, the real estate market is booming. Fine. And key drivers, okay, so what would be the key driver that it will take to the construction project or constructions to the next level? You can see over here, mega project is currently, okay, so that is the Dubai, you can say Dubai South is there, Palm Jebel Ali, fine. Infrastructure project where this concrete manufacturing company output you can use, okay, hospitality and tourism, fine, okay, expansion, affordable housing initiatives, expo legacy projects. Demand for concrete products is projected to grow around 5 to 6% annually. This is the growth rate, okay, and you can incorporate in your financial model or financial projection due to ongoing urban development space. Now, as I mentioned, the target customer, okay, who would be the target customer? As we have clearly mentioned, those would be your construction companies, fine. You can see over here construction companies, real estate developer, infrastructure contractors, government projects, precast manufacturer, okay. Major customer in UAE, okay, typically include the mark, okay, Imar, Nakhil, okay, you will see over here, and the government department as well, okay, that those would be your customer. Who would be your competitor? You can see, if you open, definitely already in the market, already some companies, they are doing this one, okay. So now you can see, okay, so uni beton, ready mix, quick mix concrete, okay, Emirates beton, or Conmex, fine. So these are the companies who produce the millions of the cubic meter annually, and definitely you would be, if you would start, so who would be your competitor? Fine. What would
Now, let's discuss the business model. Major players like Unibet, Quickmix, Conmix, and Emirates dominate the market, but new entrants can compete through faster delivery and strategic location.
be your business model? It means what kind of the products you can deliver in the market. So that would be, if you will set up your business model, ready mix concrete, concrete blocks, precast concrete, okay, specialized concrete mix, okay, high strength, the concrete, fine, and as well as, okay, self compacting concrete, okay, green concrete, fine, and the thermal blocks. So all these products would be your outcome of your concrete manufacturing factory, fine. You need to decide which one you want to start and how you.
Now, let's discuss location selection. Ideal locations include Dubai Industrial City, Jebel Ali, Sharjah, and Abu Dhabi ICAD, requiring 12,000 to 20.
You want to start location analysis, okay. If I will see best location in UAE, that would be Dubai Industrial City, okay, Jebel Ali Industrial Area, and Ras Al Khaimah Industrial Zone, Abu Dhabi Industrial City, and Sharjah. So these are the areas where you can open and set up your the factory, fine. And the requirements is land area. Land area should be 10,000 square meter to 20,000 square meter, fine.
Now, let's discuss technical feasibility. The plant operates at 120 cubic meters per hour, producing up to 180,000 cubic meters annually. Though initial utilization is.
And technical feasibility. So now let's talk about some technical things, okay. So the production process, it will require from you, okay. It is, you can see over here, cement, sand, okay, aggregates, water, and mixture. Production stages. This is the raw material that I'm talking about. Now the production stages. Raw material storage, okay, batch, batching and batching, plant mixing, quality testing. Okay, so transportation via mixer trucks, delivery to construction site. Fine. So these are your production stages, that first of all, the raw material, then batching, quality, transportation, and delivery to construction site. So how this process will move on. Okay. So what would be your plant capacity to produce? Depends on you, which one plant you want to acquire, and then you can start on which level. Small plant, medium plant, or you can say the another thing is that small, medium, the large, depends. 30 to 50 production capacity metric ton per hour, then 60 to 120 and 180 to 240, depends. Concrete batching plant costs roughly 30,000 to 50,000 depending on the capacity. Fine. So it's depend that okay, it will cost you and how you will move on. So that will be the plant capacity. Fine. Now the machinery equipment.
Now, let's discuss machinery and equipment. Core machinery includes the batching plant, cement silos, and control systems totaling AED 4.5 alongside a vehicle fleet worth.
Fine. So requirement. What would be requirement? What kind of the machines do you need? Fine. You need to see. If we'll talk about, okay, so in the beginning, what you need main equipment, concrete batching, okay, cement soils, okay, silos, aggregate feeders, conveyor system, control system, laboratory equipment, transit mixer, concrete pumps, wheel loaders, forklift. Fine, all these, the equipment do you need. So it means, first of all, the main equipment, what you need, and then for the vehicle point of view, who will take your outcome or output to the relevant customers or the sites. Fine.
Now, let's discuss the human resource plan. The plant requires a team of 24 employees, including engineers, operators, and drivers, with an annual payroll of AED 2.1 million.
Human resource plan, what the staff or the team or the labor you required, the head staff or head count for your project. So the estimated workforce would be, let me break down for you, and you can see over here, plant manager, engineer, lab technician, and machine operator, drivers, sales team, and admin and accountant. But how many people they should have? They should be. So one and two engineer, lab technician two, and then machine operator six, then the drivers eight, and the sales team three, and this one. So approximately you should have 24 to 30 employees for this setup initially, but it could be more. Fine.
Now, let's discuss the initial investment. Total initial investment is estimated at AED 17.3 million, covering land, machinery, vehicles, and working capital.
Initial investment estimate. Fine. If we'll talk about the item, that on which stages and which item, how much the cost would be, so we can estimate. So if we'll talk about the first one, the land lease and the civil works, it requires 2.5 million. Concrete batching plant 2 million it requires to buy. Machinery and equipment 3 million, and mixer trucks 6 units, 6 mixer trucks, 3.6 million. Then the concrete pumps 1.5 million, laboratory equipment 300,000, licensing and permits 200,000, working capital 3 million. Definitely you should have 3 months backup as a working capital. Fine. So probably it will total cost you 16.1 million, or you can say the USD would be 4.4 million. Fine. This is typically you can estimate, but it could be more higher, lower. As I mentioned in the beginning, that the 12 to 20 million in between, then now it's a 16.
Now, let's discuss the revenue model. With an average selling price of AED 320 per cubic meter and 60,000 cubic meters produced annually, expected revenue reaches 8.
Fine. So typical investment rate, as I mentioned to you, the now we'll estimate the revenue projection. So if you will assume, okay, so the production capacity, fine. If you'll assume the production capacity, 100 metric ton per hour plant production and 50,000 per year if you'll produce, and average selling price 280 per metric ton, okay. So then what would be the estimated revenue? It would be 14 million there, fine. So this is just an estimation to make it this one, fine.
Now, let's discuss operating costs. Annual operating costs total AED 14 million, with raw materials being the largest expense at AED 8 million.
Operating cost, how much it would be the operating cost? You can see over here. Okay. So now let's estimate the operating cost. Fine. Operating cost would be for the raw material 6 million, the staff salaries 2 million, and the fuel and logistics 1.2 million, maintenance 800,000, utilities 500,000. This is the annual cost basically. Fine. 500,000 for the admin and marketing. OPEX, it means 11 million you need for the OPEX. So 14 million for the projected revenue, 11 million is the operating cost. Okay, so definitely 3 million would be your profit, gross profit, or you can say total profit. Fine. So 3 million, and that would equal to 21% of the profit margin, or you can say whatever the name you will call, that would suit you more. Fine. Okay, so operating cost, as I mentioned to you. So, sometime cursor giving the problem. Okay, the 14 million for revenue and the operating cost for 11 million. Fine. Now let's talk about the investment return. As I mentioned, okay.
Now, let's discuss the initial investment. Total initial investment is estimated at AED 17.3 million, covering land, machinery, vehicles, and working capital.
In overall KPIs point of view, so if you will put in 16 million investment, 3 million you would have the profit. ROI would be 18 to 25%, payback 3 to 4 years. This is the stats overall, which will help you to decide, okay, whether you can run this project or no. Fine. So it will give you the stats. Now the risk analysis. What are the risks? Because without considering or without risk, you cannot, run the project, any kind of project. So you need to keep in mind the risk as well, risk factor that would be very important for the project analysis. Okay, so cement price volatility, construction market slowdown, logistic cost, fine, environmental regulations, competition from the large suppliers, fine, and likewise mitigation. What kind of steps you can take to reduce or mitigate the risk? Long-term contracts with the developer. Okay, strategic plant location near projects. That's very important. You need to place a plant where the projects is there, so at least you can reduce the commuting time. Okay, quality certification, ISO or the municipality, whatever is there. Licensing requirements. What would be the licensing? How to get the approval? Fine, from the Dubai, whatever the authority is there. So first of all, you need to apply for the the trade license, okay, industrial license. Then you will go for environmental approval. Then Dubai municipality or Abu Dhabi municipality approval. Then you will go for civil defense, ISO quality certification, or probably it could be more, depends when you will check the current requirement. Okay, so now conclusion is that the concrete manufacturing industry in UAE remains high demand and profitable sector due to continuous construction and infrastructure projects. This is very clear and understood. Investment requirement is, you can see this is the investment requirement. Annual revenue potential, as we have seen in this case, 14 million, but you can estimate 12 to 18 million. Okay, so net profit, it was 3 million, but you can estimate 2.5 to 4 million. And ROI would be 20%. You can see this one as well. Fine.
In the next part, we'll go deeper, presenting a more detailed, professional feasibility study framework for this concrete manufacturing company structured like the bank-ready, investor-ready reports